So earlier today, it was announced that Grey's Anatomy Season 15 has been extended to 25 episodes. That's awesome. The more Greys in our lives, the better. However, I had thought that Grey's Anatomy Season 15 was already at 24 episodes, but apparently it was only at 22 when they renewed it for Season 15. The reason why I thought it was at 24 was a majority of the prior seasons have been 24 episodes. Season 11 was 24, Season 12 was 24, Season 13 was 24, and Season 14 was 24. So it just made sense, congruently, that Season 15 would be 24, but apparently it was only 22. So 3 more episodes this season, which is fantastic. I am so excited to watch more Grey's Anatomy, more videos to make, and also I was thinking, do I cover this video by itself? Is there anything else to talk about? But then I found out that the title for episode 10 of season 15, along with a very small press release, has been released as well, so we're going to briefly talk about that in this video. Season 15 having 25 episodes ties it to being the second amount of episodes of Grey's Anatomy. Technically on Netflix, I believe season 11 is 25, but in reality, because the episode after When Derek Died was created for production purposes, it's only 1. So season 3 and season 15 are both 25 episodes, and the longest running season of the show is season 2, which was 27, which aired over a decade ago, which is crazy that Grey's Anatomy has been on for obviously 15 years. I love it, and I have a feeling that Grey's is going to be on for quite some time. Ellen Pompeo's contract has been renewed up until season 16, but that doesn't mean it's going to stop at 16. I feel like there's just so much to do with these characters, so many characters that they can bring back. Jackson, April, Addison, Arizona, Callie, flashbacks with other characters if they want to do it, or just maybe like dream sequences with with older characters such as Derek or Mark or even Lexi. I mean, that's a crapshoot, I know, but there's a lot of opportunity, a lot more stories to tell, and I think as long as Ellen Pompeo wants to do the show, she's going to keep doing the show. So I'm excited that we have 25 episodes. Plus, this is the season of love, and I'm really curious to see, how long they can draw out the love triangle storyline that we're supposed to be getting in episode 9. But let's talk about episode 10. So it's called Help, I'm Alive. And the description reads, Meredith questions Link's laid-back approach over a patient treatment. Maggie worries that Richard, Jackson, and Catherine haven't come to terms with Catherine's diagnosis. Meanwhile, DeLuca steps up in the OR when Owen faces a setback. This is a really revealing description, which I like. That means that Richard is going to find out about Catherine's diagnosis probably in episode 9, which I think is crazy. And then I like how it blatantly discusses Maggie worrying about all 3 who are involved. I mean, this is Maggie's family. It's her father, her stepmother, and technically her stepbrother and her boyfriend. I know it's weird, but Grey's fans know it's not that bad. So I'm assuming Catherine's in denial, Richard is probably in some form of depression, and Jackson just probably can't cope because he's already dealing with a whole other bunch of issues in his life. So Maggie's kind of the stable one. And Kelly McKeary is fantastic, but this is not a situation that Maggie, and no one obviously, but I don't think this is the best situation for Maggie to be in, so I'm curious to see how they're going to write her story. Meredith's questioning Link's approach to his patient care is also really interesting. They had said that episode 9 was going to be really focused on DeLuca, and episode 10 will be focused on Link. So it will allow for essentially Meredith to figure out why Link does what he does. Now, personally, I could care less. I don't really care for the character of Link. Again, when you say someone's an ortho god without establishing it, like Callie was not instantly an ortho goddess. She worked up to it. She was good at her job, but we saw that progression. We saw her essentially earn the title. I don't think that Link has earned that title, which is why I just hate that marketing. And then, I don't know, I don't sense the chemistry yet, but maybe this episode might help. But as of now, I am shipping Merluca 100%. And then it talks about DeLuca stepping up in the OR when Owen faces a setback. I'm really curious what that setback will be. I'm curious if Owen is going to essentially be pondering his ordeal with Teddy because of his new baby on the way, or if it's just something that he can't handle and DeLuca will need to rise to it. Which is, I know it's really reiterating it, but I can't imagine why Owen would be so shocked unless he's just pondering his own personal life, which makes sense in the context of what he's dealing with. My guess is that the DeLuca storyline will be relatively minute, and then there might be 2 additional subsections to the story, to the episode as well. But I can't imagine DeLuca's part being so big because we're supposed to be getting a huge dose of him in the prior episode. But overall, I like the title Help, I'm Alive. I mean, it's, we survived the storm, help us get through the recovery aspect of it. So I like that title, and I'm really excited that season 15 is 25 episodes. It's actually quite perfect how it's 15 to 25. It's very symmetrical. So overall, very happy with the episodes. I like the title for episode 10. I think episode 10 and 9 are going to be fantastic. The promotion for 10, for obvious reasons, is minute, minus the title and the description, but I like it nonetheless. 10, we've gotten a trailer and a half. I got like a teaser trailer that they released, and then we got an actual full-on trailer, which I reviewed, and I love that trailer. But overall, I think season 15 is full of potential, and it's had a couple weak episodes, 2 or 3, but there's only been 8, and now we have 17 more to watch. So that's a lot of episodes. Also, I know that Stephanie Edwards, when she left the show back in season 13, essentially she was written out and would not want to come back unless she has like an epiphany to do surgery. But I would like to see her come back and talk to Joe, because I like her character. I'm on my rewatch of the show right now, and I'm on season 12, and I just feel that Stephanie is just such an interesting character. And at first I didn't like her, but now I'm a fan. So anyway, share your thoughts in the comments below about Grey's Anatomy season 15 being renewed for more episodes. Do you guys like the fact that we're getting more and more Greys? I mean, it's already it's an amazing show. Don't get me wrong. It's such a bummer that like Game of Thrones, which I love, and HBO only does 10 episodes, but now season 8 of Game of Thrones is only 6 seasons, and season 7 was only 7. So I found that so annoying. We have so much Grey's Anatomy, which is also a fantastic show that I love. But it's just Grey's overload. But Grey's overload is amazing. I just wish that other shows would get such a nice treatment that Game of Thrones, or that Grey's Anatomy does, such as Game of Thrones. It's always nice to see more of your favorite characters. I always think 13 for shorter shows is good, but Grey's Anatomy, it's so episodic, and it's like it does sub storylines. So and those sub storylines and plots get wrapped up within about 5 or so episodes, and I like the way it's done. I think having more episodes just makes it better. And it lets you tell more stories and get more messages across. So anyway, this video went a lot longer than I thought, but I'm excited that we are getting 4 episodes of season 15, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say in the comments below. All right, we'll talk later. Bye.